Denny's, are you paying attention? I got your Grand Slam right here. From the noisiest neighborhood in the known universe, you should have heard it out here about 15 minutes ago. Man, nuts. I don't mind the robins, blackbirds and blue jays, the marauders. Yeah, shut up, birds. Anyway, welcome to All Bison, all summer here on Smoky Goodness. That's right, we're gonna do all bison for the remainder of the summer. Summer's not even really officially halfway over yet if you look at the calendar. Of course, some of the kids are going back to school next month. Man, they changed things. Anyway, today we're also doing Brinner Part 2. That's breakfast for dinner. We've got a ginormous omelet. And we're gonna throw everything into it. Just throw it together. Thing's gonna be so big I have to use the Weber wok. And we're gonna do that and a few other things. One special ingredient I want to announce is going in here before we get into anything. Nebraska Bison has a brand new product. They've got a whole bunch of brand new products actually. I'll be featuring them throughout this summer of all bison. And this is one of them. Ground breakfast sausage. Bison ground breakfast sausage. It's gonna be good. So let's get going. Everything begins with a flame. In the Weber, I have a few unburnt coals from a previous cook. I'm just going to add the few coals I just lit. And I may have lit a few too many. Some of them aren't burnt yet. That's exactly what I want. Because what I don't want, at least for this cook, is a super screaming hot fire, you know? You want to go medium heat, and I think this just might be a tad over on the heat side of things, but we'll see. We will play it by ear when we get there. Of course, it doesn't matter, and this is going to go really fast when I'm ready for it. So, all right. You know what? I didn't realize it. My microphone was turned off that whole scene. Shut up, motorcycle. So I'm gonna have to remember what I said just mere moments ago. All right, this is our 1 pound of Nebraska ground breakfast sausage mix. It's already starting to smell pretty good. What else did I mention? I don't have a whole lot of coals lit underneath the wok. We don't want it to get too screaming hot, so that was another thing. Oh yeah, what was another one? Oh yeah, I didn't add a lot of oil. In fact, I added no oil to the wok before I put the bison in. You'll see why in just a little while as soon as this starts coming up to temperature, which it will eventually. I got mostly unburnt coal underneath here. That's okay. I don't want to, I don't want to screaming hot fire under this, but I do want an adequate fire under this, and it's on the way. So don't worry about that. What else did I mention? I don't know. Well, you saw what I just did. You didn't hear what I just said, though. Oh, another thing. American Bison. Italian Giardiniera coming up. Asian wok. Smoky goodness cuts across all kinds of cultural boundaries. We've been doing it for years. Blend cultures together. Different flavors from around the world. Sometimes they work really well together. All right, I'm gonna get a lid on this. I'm gonna let this go for a little while and get that heat built up a little bit, and we'll be right back. All right, and now that our wok has come up to temperature, not too cool, not too hot. A few minutes has gone by and our bison sausage, breakfast sausage, is pretty much browned off. Looking good, smelling great. Getting all nice and crumbly. That's what you want in a breakfast sausage. I don't know if that's what you want in a breakfast sausage, but that's what I want in a breakfast sausage. Let's give this a try. Gonna be hot, gonna be hot. Oh man, that is good. All right. Oh, that is really good. All right, we're gonna pull our bison out of the wok for a minute or two, long enough to saute a few mushrooms, some baby bella mushrooms. What are you doing there, Mr. Smoky Goodness Guy? One of the reasons I'm using a wok for this is so that I can pull the sausage off to the side. And you see this? You know what that is? That's flavor. And what absorbs flavor better than baby bella mushrooms sauteing on the Weber wok? Nothing, that's what. So, hey, it's been a while since I've done this, Some would say, and I would agree, I'm out of practice. Alright, we'll be back. It's going to take me a little while. We'll probably have to use a spatula, 2 spatulas. That's what I'll do. There we go. Alright, and just as quickly, baby bellas. Oh yeah, you've got those bits of bison there on the bottom of the pan. Fond. Oh man, go for it. Save it all. Of course, these mushrooms have already sucked up all of that bison fat. Bison and fat go together in the same sentence. Sometimes they do. Throw in just a touch of Sang's stir-fry oil, just so that we don't burn our shrooms. We don't want to do that. We've already absorbed all that delicious bison fat, so. Oh, it smells tremendous. There's something about Sang stir-fry oil. I can't explain it. You've got to try it. That's all there is to it. Just kicks up the flavor of anything you may be making. tenfold with that garlicky flavor. And that garlicky flavor combined with the Bison Breakfast Sausage and the Hot Giardiniera that we're about to use. I mean, it just doesn't get any better. And this isn't going to be some wimpy, downstream, thin as paper omelet either. I'm mixing everything in. Everything's going right in together. All right, I'm going to continue sauteing down these shrooms. And we'll be back for the grand finale. We're going to put everything together. All right, it's time to put all of this together in a well-executed, harmonious whole. W-H-O-L-E, whole. Get our mushrooms back over the heat. We drop our bison back in. Mix it all around. Gonna bring the heat. This is hot, spicy giardiniera. You want to use a whole lot because it does bring the heat. But it's just my son and I eating tonight, so he likes the heat just as much as I do. Well, there's some serious pepper going on in there. Give everything a good mix. And our egg. This is going to cook really fast. Really fast. The trick is, because my wok is getting a little bit hot, just keep everything moving. With all the good stuff in there, it's kind of hard to tell that there are 8 eggs in there, but there are. They're there. So I guess I can't call this an omelet. I'm just going to call it Brinner 2. Did another video a few months ago, maybe a year ago. I kept calling it Giardiniera. And although nobody corrected me on it, I think the pronunciation is Giardiniera. Giardiniera. You know, Giardiniera. Yeah? Right, Sal? I don't know. You know what? Before I even take it inside, I think a taste test is in order. Didn't get everything I wanted on there, but oh man, that is absolutely delicious, and it's unique. I've never tasted anything like this before. Give this a try. Go to NebraskaBison.com, get yourself some ground breakfast sausage, some ground bison breakfast sausage. Grab yourself a few of your favorite ingredients, but do put some hot, spicy giardiniera in it. It really lights everything up. For, you know, it's not really super hot, but it's got the right amount of heat. Just bang, it's there. You know it's there. All right. You know, when a meal is this good, it's always best to serve it in the vessel it was prepared in. So we'll see you inside. Last but not least, you gotta have some cheese. I just grated up some sharp cheddar cheese. Oh yeah. I know, I'm badly backlit, doesn't matter. Listen, you can't call this an omelet. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, other than perfection from the grill. It's So how does it taste there, Mr. Smoky Goodness Guy? I think you know what I'm gonna say when I find out. Wow! Even though I have hot ingredients, I've got crunchy sweet ingredients, I've got some savory ingredients, it's the bison that stands front and center on this. Denny's, are you paying attention? I got your Grand Slam right here.